Hi, if you've ever looked around your home and thought, how did it get like this? And where do I even start? You're not alone. I've had those mornings too. Some mornings I find myself standing in the middle of the house holding a shirt, and I can't remember what I was planning to do with it. Fold it, wash it, hang it back up. No idea. All around me are unfinished little things, dishes still in the sink. Papers I meant to sort a shopping bag I haven't unpacked since yesterday. And I just stand there, like my brain is spinning but not landing on anything. The exhaustion isn't really about how much there is to do, it's that everything feels jumbled, like there's no clear start or end. When the house feels chaotic, my head feels the same. And then the day just passes. I'm not sure what I even got done. I can't remember the last time I had an evening that felt calm. So today, we'll start with just one small corner, one spot where you can see change right away. A shift that's light enough not to overwhelm, but clear enough to help you think, okay, maybe I'm starting to feel in control again. Tip 1. Starting the day in a bathroom that already feels messy. You walk into the bathroom hoping to ease into your morning, but instead you're met with chaos. Crowded counters, drawers that jam expired products you forgot about. And before you've even brushed your teeth, your brain already feels behind. Try this first. Choose one small area, a drawer, or one section of the counter. Toss anything expired or unused. Group together the items you actually use daily and let the rest go. Here's what worked for me. There was this one drawer I dreaded opening. It was packed with old makeup, tiny hotel shampoos I never used, and half-used bottles of the same face cream. I kept thinking I'd finish one day. One morning, while waiting for the shower to warm up, I pulled the drawer open and thought, why am I starting every day with this mess? So I took 5 minutes, threw out what I didn't love or use, and just like that, the drawer closed without a fight. It sounds small, but that feeling not starting my day already overwhelmed made a real difference. Next, let's head to your closet, where too many clothes can feel like too many decisions. Tip 2 closet, overwhelm. You open your closet and sigh. It's packed, but somehow you have nothing to wear. There are jeans that don't fit tops you keep adjusting and dresses you're saving for a version of yourself that doesn't exist yet. Getting dressed shouldn't feel like a battle, especially first thing in the morning. Try this first. Take out just 10 things you haven't worn in over a year. Don't analyze it. Just place them in a bag or a basket and move them out of sight. You're not decluttering your whole wardrobe today. You're simply making space to breathe. I had 3 pairs of someday jeans, the kind you hold on to, hoping one day you'll fit back into them. Every morning I'd see them and feel like I was failing before I even got dressed. One day, I asked myself if these jeans make me feel bad every time I see them. Why am I keeping them? I let them go gently. And the next morning, I noticed something surprising. I felt lighter. Not because my closet was perfect, but because it wasn't silently judging me anymore. If this kind of small, doable reset feels good, make sure you come back tomorrow. I'm sharing the home reset method, how I declutter, clean and organize fast. The exact system I use when the whole house feels like it's spiraling. Stay tuned. I think you'll feel seen, and I promise it won't let you down. Next, let's talk about your bedroom, the place that should feel like rest, not pressure. Tip 3. Can't rest in the room meant for rest. Your bedroom might be where your body lies down at night, but for a lot of us, it's not where our mind goes quiet. When there's a pile of laundry staring at you from the chair receipts and cords on your nightstand or dusty corners, whispering, "You should clean me," it's hard to feel like your day is actually over. Start small, clear, just your nightstand. Don't make it pretty, just make it peaceful. A lamp, a book maybe, a calming oil, or a photo you love. Let that one surface be your signal that the day is done. I used to treat my nightstand like a drop zone, old chargers, vitamins, random papers, and usually at least 2 water cups. It was the last thing I saw before bed, and the first thing I saw when I opened my eyes. One weekend I cleared it down to just a photo of my kids and a tiny lamp. That night, I actually felt myself relax. Not because the whole room was perfect, but because that one corner wasn't demanding anything from me anymore. Now let's step into the space where you try to focus, but clutter keeps pulling your attention, your desk. Tip 4. Desk full, brain scattered. You sit down to get something done, and somehow your brain short circuits before you even start. There are receipts to sort cords and knots, post-its from weeks ago, and that one snack wrapper you meant to throw away. Your desk isn't just messy, it's noisy, and it's talking over your thoughts. Try this first. Clear just the space directly in front of your keyboard. That's it. Let that one zone be blank. It's not about organizing everything, it's about creating one quiet spot to begin. I used to tell myself I'd clean the whole desk once I had time, but that time never came. So I started small, just the center space. I moved the notebooks, wiped away crumbs, and left it empty. The next day, sitting down felt different. I wasn't as reactive. I could actually land on one task without spiraling into 5. From this focused space, let's move to the most shared and most visually loud room in the house, the living room. Tip 5. Take the photo. There are some things you don't use, don't even look at, but still can't seem to let go of because they remind you of a time, a feeling, or a person you don't want to forget. That tension between memory and mess is so real. What helped me was this take a photo, one good photo, that's it. I had a faded sweatshirt from my first real job. It was oversized, a little stained, but every time I touched it, I felt 22 again, hopeful, nervous, proud. I didn't want to wear it, but I also didn't want to erase the feeling. So I laid it flat, took a clear photo, and let it go. Now, every time that memory shows up, it's not tied to clutter. It's right there, stored neatly on my phone, no hanger required. You don't need to keep the thing to keep the feeling. And once you trust that, it gets easier to release what's just taking up space. Next, we'll talk about what to do when you feel like you have to keep everything just in case, and how to stop that fear from running your home. Tip 6. Cooking feels harder than it should. You walk into the kitchen to make dinner and you're already tired, not from cooking, from looking for the cutting board, from moving the air fryer just to wash a pan, from digging behind 5 jars to find the one thing you actually use. It's not the meal that drains you, it's the clutter before you even begin. Try this first. Clear one stretch of counter, ideally where you prep most often. Don't worry about organizing the whole kitchen. Just claim that one spot and keep it clear. Every day, it becomes a little island of calm in a space that never stops moving. There's a small space next to my sink where I chop veggies, prep school lunches, make tea, but it was always buried under dishes, lunch boxes, and random things I hadn't put away. I cleared it one night after dinner, just wiped it down and left it bare. The next morning, I made breakfast without having to move a thing. I didn't expect it, but that one clear spot made the whole kitchen feel more manageable, like it wasn't working against me anymore. From here, let's head to a space that's loud in a different way, the toy area. Tip 7. Toys everywhere, peace nowhere. You want your kids to play, to enjoy themselves, to be creative. But instead, they're bouncing between toy piles, getting bored fast and leaving a trail behind them. And you're tired of asking, tired of cleaning, tired of hearing yourself nag. It's not just clutter, it's that sense that no one is really enjoying this space. Not them, and definitely not you. Try this first. Pick a small shelf bin or basket. Fill it with just a few open-ended toys your child actually plays with, blocks, dolls, animals, or drawing stuff. Put the rest away. You're not getting rid of them, you're just taking them out of rotation. I used to think more toys meant more options, but what it really meant was more overwhelm for me and the kids. One weekend, I quietly put half of them in a box and slid it into the closet. I didn't announce it, I just left out a few favorites. That week they played longer, they cleaned up easier, and I didn't feel like I was losing my mind by 6 p.m. It wasn't magic. It was just less stuff to trip over, fight over, and yell over. Little changes like this don't just help the room, they help the rhythm of your whole day. And if you've made it this far, I hope you're feeling even a little more in control than you did before. You don't have to change everything. There's so much advice out there that says, fix your whole house, start fresh, declutter everything. But honestly, that's not how real life works. Most days we're just trying to get through without feeling like we're drowning. If all you did today was clear one space, a drawer, a table, a shelf, that's enough. That's a shift. That's proof you still have some say in how your home feels. And if even one part of this video helped you exhale a little, if it made your home feel softer or your mind a little quieter, then I'm glad you were here. If it felt helpful, you can tap like. That quietly lets me know this is what women like us actually need. And if your home still feels heavy, just know I'll be here again tomorrow. We'll keep going, gently,